Meet Ashe, arguably the most badass legend to ever hit Apex Legends Mobile. Ashe's entire kit is designed to find enemies and take him out very quickly. Not only does she have an insane tracking ability, she also has the power to hold enemies down from a distance and pretty much teleport to them and finish them off. In this video, I'll cover Ashe's abilities, perks, as well as a few tips and tricks so you can play her like a pro. Starting off with her passive ability, Marked for Death. This passive does two things. Opening the map will show you every single death box that's no more than 3 minutes old. So if the enemy died more than 3 minutes ago, that death box won't show up anymore. Ashe can also interact with the death box by walking up to it and pressing this interact button. Same button as open doors. Doing this will highlight the dead player's killer squad location with this enemy here ping for 8 seconds. Yup, not only the killer but their entire squad's location. You can also ping your own dead squad mate's death box to see where their killer is. The ping will notify you of how many enemies are marked, and if the killers are no longer alive, it will say no living attackers. Last on a passive, any enemies marked are also marked on the map. Next, tactical ability, Arc Snare. This is literally an arc star on steroids. Looks wise anyway. It does do different things though. Alright, so Ashe can throw this arc star from a distance that I can't even find out the maximum range of. You can either throw it at a location and plant it there or hit an enemy directly with it. Either way, once activated, a ground area trap will come out with a radius of about 5 meters. Enemies hit by this directly or walks into the area of effect will get snared and take 10 damage. Snared means this chain looking thing will latch onto the enemy and hold them inside the trap area. Enemies can still move exactly the same way while snared unless they try to escape. If they run out of the trap's area, they will get slowed immediately and pulled back in. Even Octane cannot stem and run away from the snare. However, portals and using Ashe's ultimate will completely remove the snare effect. This ability lasts for 5 seconds and has a 25-second cooldown. Speaking of Ashe's ultimate ability though, Phase Breach. Tear open a one-way portal to a targeted location. This thing is freaking insane. This ability allows you to relocate quicker than anything in the entire game. Upon activation, Ashe will immediately dash forward to the targeted location, leaving behind a one-way portal that anyone including enemies can use. Ashe can throw this for up to 65 meters away and the portals last for 12 seconds. Ashe can also travel through windows with bars, which is awesome for pushing inside or escaping out. And lastly, this ability has a 2-minute cooldown, which isn't actually too long at all. Don't worry, I'll give you guys some more epic tips and tricks later in the video, so keep watching. For now, let's talk about the best perk setup for Ashe. I'm not gonna explain all the perks. I'll pick the best ones that I would personally use. Alright, so I'm basing this build on tracking enemies, getting more use out of each ability, and being able to use her ultimate ability more often. Basically, I want to turn her into an ultimate killing machine. For the perk slot, Enhanced Hunting. After 3 box extractions, your data knife reveals more information. After 6, periodically see the killer's team on the map. You'll always scan death boxes as Ashe, and the more you do this, the better your scans become. Periodically marking your enemies means the ping will happen multiple times and longer throughout the match. For the finisher slot, Deadly Momentum. Using your finisher reduces your ultimate's cooldown by 30%. Ashe's ultimate is one of the best in the game, and having the ability to use this sooner and more often would definitely help you win some clutch moments. And being a killing machine, you'll have plenty of chances to use a finisher on an enemy. You can literally get your ult back in less than 1 minute if you manage to finish 2 enemies off one after another, and if you play your cards right, a third finisher used would almost instantly give you your ult back. Lastly, for the ability slot, Enduring Trap. Arc Snare persists after being thrown but can be destroyed. This is amazing in every way. It is a little complicated though, so pay attention. Normally the trap area only lasts for 5 seconds as soon as it activates. With this perk, you can set up to 2 traps that will stay there until the traps are either destroyed or the snare activates and catches someone to chain down. Once an enemy has been snared, the whole thing disappears after 5 seconds. Here are some tips and tricks that you can use when playing Ashe. Combo her tactical ability with throwables. Throw the snare first and rain the enemies down with grenades, arc stars, and thermites. They literally wouldn't be able to leave the area at all. Combo her ultimate ability with Fade. Get Fade to throw his ult first, catch the enemies and send them into the void. Then use Ashe's ult to immediately close the gap. Drop her tactical ability, and when the enemies come out of the void, you and your team will be waiting for them and they'll have no chance of escaping at all. Scan as many death boxes boxes as you possibly can. This will not only help you save time running around looking for enemies, this will also help improve each and every single one of your scans because of the enhanced hunting perk. Weapons wise, she's best used with SMGs or, because of this new season's update, shotguns. With shotguns being completely unaffected by the jump spam nerf along with bullet spread accuracy while jumping, being good with shotguns is probably the best thing you can combo with Ashe. Use her ult, drop tactical shotty pumps. Good night. Last tips, subscribe and turn your notifications on for more Apex Legends mobile content. Drop a like to help this video grow and help my channel grow. Peace.
Oh! Maple syrup won it! GG's!